Hey boos, in this video I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
So I want to ask you right now. They said you dropped out of high school in 12th grade.
12th grade, I made it all the way to the 12th.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Cause I was right there, like I had
right there.
I got 7 kids, bro. Like I'm
Whoa.
Hold up. You need to
Cause I'm a boss.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Megan Thee Stallion finally announcing that she is in a relationship with Moneybagg Yo. His real name is Demario Dwayne White Jr. He was born September 22nd. He's 27 years old and he is a Virgo. So I wanted to do my research on him to learn more about him before I just automatically started to judge him and stereotype him. His net worth is about $400,000, and for the most part that's an estimate. He could possibly make more than that, considering how I'm looking at his jewelry and then being on his Instagram, seeing some of his cars. I'm pretty sure he makes way more than what Google estimated it to be. So I wanted to talk about this because I have a problem with this entire situation, okay? And the reason why I have an issue with it, you guys, if you are new to my platform, I am all about the message. The message that is being portrayed, the message that you are giving, especially when you're influencing women, men, the youth. I'm really big on the message. And there are some things that I wanted to highlight when it comes to this, because when you look at it from where I'm standing, it just doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I feel like it makes us black women, it makes us look bad. So I'm going to explain why. But first, let me go ahead and play this clip of him doing an interview. And then I'm going to come back for the remainder of my commentary.
And most definitely you gotta take care of your kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's mandatory.
It's a personal question though. How many baby moms is it?
4.
4?
Yeah, I ain't ashamed of none of it. You know what I'm saying?
So he has 7 kids by 4 different women. One thing that I can respect though when it comes to this man is the fact that he is so adamant about taking care of his kids. All 7. He was so adamant about that throughout the entire interview when they spoke on the fact that he has 4 baby mamas and 7 kids. Okay, so he has my respect when it comes to taking care of his kids, because a lot of these men will impregnate women like this and have 7 kids and 4 different baby mamas and not take care of them. So he has my respect. He takes care of his kids and I can respect that. However, when it comes to Megan, the reason why I have an issue with this is because she leads the pack for single women. She is encouraging women to leave their man with her lyrics. She is encouraging women to have confidence. She is encouraging women to have a hot girl summer and explore and be adventurous and be unapologetic and leave that tired, broke man behind and be single, right? But then she ends up in a relationship with a man with 7 kids and 4 different baby mamas. And his behavioral patterns show that once he impregnates a woman, he moves on to the next. So I don't understand how you can preach all of these things with your lyrics and preach all of these things to the women on your platform and influence them, but then you end up with a man like this. It just doesn't make any sense. I'm not here to judge people and their lifestyle, but I don't like it when people contradict themselves. And I don't like it when I see women, especially female rappers, who rap about things or talk shit about things within their lyrics, but then they don't live that life. They don't live that lifestyle. They're not really leaving that man. They staying with him. They putting up with his bullshit. So it's like your lyrics don't match up with your behavior. And I'm not for that. You can be a fave of mine and we're going to have this conversation. Megan Thee Stallion is a fave of mine, but I'm going to keep it real every single time. You don't have to like it. She don't got to like it. This is like me talking to a girlfriend of mine who met some guy and she was only meant to have fun with him, but ended up in a whole relationship with him. And it's like, sis, what are you doing? You trying to ruin your life? You can have fun, but don't catch feelings. Don't get pregnant. It's like, come on. I don't like it when I see stuff like this. And Black women, it makes us look bad because we're constantly being told that we either date down or marry down. Constantly being told we either date down or marry down. She has potential to reach iconic stardom, right? But this man that she's attaching herself to, and some people are saying, oh, it's publicity, it's for publicity. It's still not a good look. It's not a good look for her brand because she's all about, hot girl summer and women empowerment. And, she wants to lead the pack when it comes to the feminist community because her behavior is flat out feminism. Okay. It's not womanism whatsoever. It is flat out feminism. She's trying to break barriers and cut out the double standards when it comes to Black women versus white women when it comes to being sexually expressive. So she is definitely trying to lead the pack for Black women who are feminists. And I told you guys about Black women and being in the feminist community. It's not for us because there's a double standard. We can't be out here and be openly sexually expressive and be respected by men. And a lot of people don't agree when I say things like this, but at the end of the day, sis, you want a man, right? If you want a man, they're not attracted to Black women who are openly sexually expressive. Is it fair? No. Do I agree with it personally? Hell no. Because I'm all about fairness. I don't like double standards at all. So when it comes to the feminist community, white privilege is a thing within that community, and Black women, brown women, we don't have white privilege. So some of the things within that movement, we can't utilize. But Megan Thee Stallion is taking that on. She's taking that role on, and she wants to be the lead when it comes to the feminist movement and, try to break barriers. And she's doing that with her very sexual lyrics. However, when it comes to this situation, 4 baby mamas, 7 kids, it just does not make sense. And another thing that I want people to understand, like women to understand, I'm not hating, because if it was flipped, say Megan had 7 kids, right? He would never look twice in her direction. She wouldn't even no one would even pay her any attention. So as a woman, it screams desperate when we turn around and deal with a man who has all of that baggage. When we don't have to. We're successful. We're smart. We're educated. We're all of these things. Why will we turn around and date someone with all of that baggage? It just does not make any sense. And you guys, I'm all about the message. This sends a horrible message to young girls. This sends a horrible message to the youth. I was all for being openly sexually expressive when it came to her lyrics, because Black women, we never have that space where we can do that. But when you listen to her music, you listen to her songs, it's like, okay, I can be openly sexually expressive and it's all fun, But with this message, her with, this man who has 7 kids by 4 different women, it sends a horrible message. The only reason he is able to get a woman like this on the level of Megan Thee Stallion, the only reason he's able to get a woman like this is because his money. If he didn't have that, she wouldn't look twice in his direction. Another thing that I want you guys to think about, how do you feel about her leading the pack for single women for her to just end up in a relationship with a man with 7 kids? And, kids are a blessing, okay? But when it comes with, the 4 different women that are attached to those 7 kids, that's when it becomes not so much of a blessing. That's when it becomes a headache. A big fat headache, a migraine, one that is very hard to get rid of. So I just want to know how you guys feel about that. One last thing that I am going to touch on. So I couldn't help but notice, and I may even create a separate video on this, but I'm going to mention it in this video. I couldn't help but notice that when it comes to the female hip hop industry, the female hip hop mainstream, okay, songs that are climbing the chart. I'm not talking about the Tierra Wax. I'm talking about Swahili. I'm talking about Megan Stallion, Cardi B. Why does it promote singleness? And the issue that I have is that when it comes to female rap, female hip hop, the core audience are black women, right? So the message that they push within their lyrics is to be single, remain single, live single, be lonely. I'm not with that. And especially when you are pushing lyrics like this to the core audience of black women, and then you turn around and you end up in a relationship with a man with 7 kids. I'm not with that. Can we have an honest conversation about this without someone calling you a hater? Can we have an honest conversation about this? So I definitely have an issue with lyrics being pushed to black women and to be single or remain single and be alone and somehow be happy with that. I don't feel like black women deserve that. I feel like we deserve more than that. We deserve to be loved too. Can someone rap about that? We deserve to be taken care of too. Can someone rap about that? We shouldn't have to basically steal from men like the city girls. They want you to use him up. If you're a city girl, you basically use this man for his money, or you try to spin his bag and keep your own bag. Like, don't we deserve someone to just treat us right and want to be with us just to be with us? Like, why is it all these lyrics where black women, we can't just get the ordinary? We got to go through hell. We got to go through struggle love and all this bullshit just to get some type of love or to be taken care of or to be provided for. So another thing that I've noticed with these lyrics today, it really pushes that message for black women to remain single. And I'm not with that shit. So I would love your opinion on this topic, you guys. Comment down below. Do you feel that this is a good look for Megan Thee Stallion and her brand? Comment down below. How do you feel about recent hip hop lyrics encouraging women to be single, stay single, and be alone? Comment down below. I would love your opinion on this topic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you're notified for when I upload, and I'll catch you in my next one.